Hey guys, in today's video I want to show you a full face of NYX Cosmetics. NYX is a pretty affordable brand and is one of my favorite makeup brands. And if you are new to makeup, you don't know where to go get your products, this video is for you. And if you love makeup and you love NYX and you just want to support me, well, thank you, then just keep on watching. But before that, if you are new, welcome. My name is Ines, and if you are interested in learning how to develop yourself through makeup and fashion, then please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to get notified when I post a new video every Wednesday and Saturday. Now that I got you a little bit closer, we can start. The first thing I'm going to do is primer, and a primer that I really love from NYX is the Honeydew Me Up primer. It's this one right here. It literally looks like honey. Let me show you. It is really hydrating, and because I'm going to use a mattifying foundation, I want to use a hydrating primer so my skin doesn't feel dry and it doesn't hurt it. I've had this primer for about 6 months. And as you can see, it looks brand new. The foundation I'm gonna use is the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I have it in the shade White Ivory. It is a little bit light for my skin. At a time at the store with the lighting and all that, it looked like my skin tone, and I made the mistake of not seeing it in real light, but oh well, I already have it. It does oxidize a little bit, but this shade is more pink undertone, so when it oxidizes even further from my real skin tone. So that's a little annoying, so I need to get a new one with my shade. And now with my beauty blender, I'm just gonna, it has a hair on it, pick up a little bit, and with my beauty blender, I'm gonna start on my cheek. As you can see, oh well, this is really white. Oh Jesus. Gotta blend it down my neck so it doesn't show through. They say it's a full coverage foundation, but I think it's more of a medium coverage, and because I'm using a beauty blender, the coverage is even lighter because the sponge is absorbing a little bit of the product. Now that I look like a ghost, I'd never realized, like, in real life it's not that white, but on camera it shows like really pale, and I'm sorry about that, but the foundation is really good. I like this foundation. I do not think it is full coverage. That's like, you can still see all my scars right here, but if you use like a hydrating base to contrast with the mattifying aspects of this foundation, it is really good. It dries quickly, so you gotta apply it fast, or like section by section. Don't apply like a bulb of foundation all over your face and then blend it. Just go like your first cheek and then forehead and nose. Like, do it one at a time. Don't try to do all at the same time. For concealer, I'm also gonna use the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. This is in vanilla. And I don't know why, I have a feeling this is actually darker than the foundation. I don't know what's wrong with me. I bought the shade 6 in both, thinking it was the same. And now I realize it is not. I bought it on different occasions, so I'm stupid. This is also a mattifying concealer. So if you have dry under eyes, use an under eye cream before starting your makeup. I don't have dry under eyes, so I'm not worried, but if you do, this is just a little tip. I'm gonna start one eye at a time with my sponge. Let's blend this. It made a huge difference. Like, from this eye to this eye, it's like a zombie alive. With the excess on my beauty blender, I'm gonna also put it on my eyelids because I don't have a NYX eye primer. I did have one, but it was really old, so I thought it was better to throw it out. Now for my powder, I'm gonna go into the highlight and contour palette, and I'm gonna use this light shade and maybe mix it a little bit with this one to set my face. Also gonna use this brush to set the sides of my nose. and the center of my forehead. These are the places where I get the most oily, so I really want to focus the powder on those spots. Now with this bigger brush, I'm going to go into those shades again, and I'm going to powder the rest of my face. Again, with the highlight and contour palette, I'm going to get a little taper brush and I'm going to contour / bronze. I'm going to go into this lighter cool tone brown to contour. I'm going to do a light contour. Just get my cheeks in and draw it underneath my cheekbone. Now I'm looking more alive. I'm gonna get this fluffy angle brush and I'm gonna go into this warmer shade to bronze a little bit on my cheeks and my forehead. For blush, I'm gonna use this one that was a limited edition, I think from the advent calendar from last year. It's the Lambs of Lollies and a Lollihop. It is a very beautiful, pink shade. For highlighter, I'm gonna go again into the highlighter and contour palette and go into the highlighter right here. I'm quickly gonna do my eyebrows off camera. I did do an eyebrow tutorial a few weeks ago. I'm gonna leave the link down below, but I'm gonna use the NYX Precision Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso, and I'm gonna use the NYX Control Freak Gel. Now that my brows are done and I got you even closer so you can see what I'm doing on my eyes. For eyeshadow, I'm gonna use this palette, which is the Perfect Filter eyeshadow. It's a warm tone palette and this is in the Rustic Antique, and we're gonna create a warm look. I'm thinking of going to this shade on my outer corner. I don't know, let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start by going into this middle shade, which is like a brownish transition shade, and I'm putting this on my crease. Now I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This, I don't know if these have names. No, they don't. This brownish, like that typical rustic color. I'm really putting a lot on my brush. And I'm gonna place it on my outer corner. Starting by tapping and placing the product. With my first brush, I'm going to blend this upwards. Now that everything is blended, I'm going to go into this little palette. That's the Foil Play. It has 6 foil eyeshadows and they are gorgeous. I'm still not sure which one I'm going to go into, but I'm thinking of going into this pinkish shade. And I'm going to start by using my finger, and then I'm going to see if I need to add a bit of concealer so we can stick to it, or if my finger is enough. I'm just going to go into it, warming up the product. Ooh, it's really beautiful. And I'm going to put this on my inner corner into the middle of my lid. I think it looks really beautiful. Apply with your finger. It gives almost like a wet look to it. I'm just gonna go with a brush. I'm just gonna go with a brush over it to define my line right there. Make sure everything is... I don't have any mascaras from NYX. I really want to try the Worth the Hype one, but I still haven't got it, so I'm just going to use the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara and put it in my top and lower lashes. All that is left now are lips, and I'm going to use these two products. This is the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in Lolita, and this is the lip pencil also in Lolita. This is like, let me show you. It's like a pinkish shade, but it's very warm tone. I think it's going to complement the look very well. The makeup is done. All I need is to apply my matte finish spray. So what do you think of the final look? I want you to tell me in the comments if you like it and if you have ever used the NYX product. Like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on my social media, and also let me know if you have any question or suggestion for future video in the comments down below. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!